Open for views.
If I would have known this, I would have brought out something to snap these and put them together, but as always, I'm unprepared. Hey, and welcome to Open for Views. Today's board game unboxing is Memoir 44 by Richard Borg. Let's read the back of the box. Memoir 44, the official game of the 60th anniversary of the D-Day landings. From the opening minutes of D-Day to the liberation of Paris, and beyond, Memoir 44 airdrops you into the key battles that turn the tide in Western Europe. Omaha Beach, Pegasus Bridge, Ardennes. You'll command your troops in battlefields that defined history in the 20th century. Memoir 44 is a unique historical game where players face off in over a dozen World War II battles on an oversized hex game board. Each battle scenario mimics the historical terrain, troop placement, and objectives of each army. Deploying his forces through a variety of command and tactics, the smart commander uses the unique skills of his units, infantry, paratrooper, tank, artillery, and even resistance fighters, to its greatest strength. Easy to learn and fast-paced, Memoir 44 requires strategic card play, timely dice rolling, and an aggressive, yet flexible battle plan to achieve victory. Excellent. Literally found out, literally is overused at this point. I mean, literally. But I just found out about this game. I don't know how. I've only been doing the board game thing for like under a year. So, I guess me just finding out about Memoir 44 probably isn't that much of a stretch. But searched for strategic hex grid board game because I like things Master of Monsters, Dark Wizard, Nectaris, Military Madness. So I wanted something similar to that. We used Pinky, by the way. Forgot to mention. Poor Pinky. I left Pinky out of that. Maybe I'll use you again, Pinky. It'll be okay. This up, and I'll show you the front and back without the shrink wrap, because that's always easier. There we go. Memoir 44, and then the back of the box. Very sweet. Garbage just fell right on the floor today. No opportunity to use the garbage pocket. So let's put this over here. First thing you see, Days of Wonder. Ad. Yes. All our games. Ticket to Ride. Heard very good things about that. Well, guys, register your board game. There's a code. I can't show you that. Ages 8 and above. Rules and battle scenarios. How many pages? 36. We'll just browse it. All right. The first game board right here. Ooh, I like the way everything's packed. Looks nice here. Check it out. Slid around right there. Let's check out this board. Yeah, it's about the size of a Risk board. Yeah, I think it's the same size as a Risk board. There's one side. Wobbly. There's one and the other. Like storming the beach right there. All right. Beautiful hex grid. We have some little appear to be bridges and buildings, forts. We have a thick deck. The beautiful custom dice that I've heard so much about. We have our, yes, Pinky, we will need you. I just feel so bad leaving Pinky out like that. Got all ahead of myself. Little hex terrain tiles. And then we have a big old box of tanks and troops. We have the, I guess, the green side, and then the blue side. The greens and the blues. Oh, very nice. Right here. Can you see that right there? Memoir 44. You can see my double face, but yeah, you can see it right there. Awesome. Let's check out the cards. Pinky. Thank you, Pinky. You're appreciated. All right. See what all the hubbub is about with this. Like, gets reprinted and it sells out. Everyone apparently really likes this game. And everyone who plays it says it's pretty righteous. I'll find out. All right. We have some command cards. All right. Shaking my table all over the place. Air power. Terrain cards. And we have... okay. Movements. Little reminder. Removable obstacles. And fixed obstacles. Cool. All right, now that we're done looking at the cards, all right, let's see. Command cards. Let's check out this one. Pincer move. Issue an order to 2 units on the left flank and 2 units on the right flank. Order 2 units on each flank. Oh, it's one of those games. General advance. Issue an order to 2 units in each section. That looks like a good one. Recon Enforce. Issue an order to 1 unit in each section. There's another Recon Enforce. Recon Enforce. Assault. Issue an order to all units on the right flank. Okay, I see where this is going. This is cool. Another assault. 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 A lot of assault cards. Attack. Issue an order to 3 units on the right flank. All right. Let's see if there's any. Air power. Let's check that out. Target a group of 4 or fewer enemy units adjacent to each other. Roll 2 battle dice per hex, allied air attack, or 1 per hex, axis air attack, ignoring any terrain battle die reduction. Score 1 hit for each die that matches the unit's symbol, a grenade or a star. For each flag, retreat 1 hex. Flags may not be ignored. Ambush. After an opponent declares a close assault, but before he rolls his battle dice, play this card. Roll your battle dice first. If opponent's unit wasn't eliminated or forced to retreat, it may then attack normally. At the end of the turn, draw your command card first. Armor Assault. Issue an order to 4 armor units. Units in close assault roll 1 additional die. Terrain movement and battle restrictions still apply. If you do not command any armor units, issue an order to 1 unit of your choice. I like where this is going. I really like where this is going. Forests. Effect, block line of sight. Unit moving in must stop. These are like, it tells you, these are little, very cool, like table reminders, I imagine. It tells you what forests do. Affect movement. The French resistance can battle in the forest. Towns and villages affect block line of sight. Unit moving in must stop. Units moving in cannot battle except the French resistance. In towns or villages, are battles out -2 dice. Hedgerows effect block line of sight. Unit moving in must stop. Unit moving in cannot battle except for French resistance. To enter, unit must start from adjacent hex. When exiting, unit must stop. adjacent hex. Hills block line of sight, except for adjacent hills at same height. And so you can pop them from one hill to another. That's cool. No movement restrictions. Terrain protection applies only against units battling from below. Rivers and waterways. Effect, impassable, except over bridges which are considered normal terrain. Oceans. Maximum movement in ocean is 1 hex. Unit cannot battle or retreat in the ocean. And beaches. Maximum movement onto beaches is 2 hexes. Taking ground and armor overrun remain possible. Let's check out some of these. We just looked at them all, you know, their descriptions. Hello, Pinky. I'm glad to be back. Let's move you out of the way. I don't want to get stabbed. Okay. We have... okay. They flip. So, on one side you have a river bend. On the other side you have a hill. This one you have a hill. The other side, a forest. Cool. Hill, forest, hill, forest, hill, forest, hill, forest, river bend, and then, what was that called? Like hedgeway? Ooh, here's like a little town on the back of it, bend of a river. There's like just a little curve. Another little town and a river. I believe I showed this one already. There's another one, you know. No, different town. Brown rooftops. All right, let's check out the other stack. I hope this doesn't end up being too dangerous, you know. I gotta buy all the expansions. Well, probably will be. Usually the way it goes. Okay. Forest. Well, I call this is the town, and the forest is on this side. Forest. Let's see, a town and forest. Little blue guy. Little blue rooftops. Forest. Let's see, river forest, hill forest. I haven't seen this one yet. I like the variable. Some of them may be like forts or something. Just the way they're shaped. Oh, the way this, you know, the big giant courtyard, so it's a fort. It's a base, you know. Okay, cool. Tiles look good. Very nice. Hey. That's what I like to hear. All right. Let's check out these miniatures. Are they the same on both sides? No, they are not. They are different. Right? No, they're different. Different tanks. All right. That's pretty sweet. Pinky. Not it? Nope. This one. Good job. Excellent. Okay. Let's see here. Pretty awesome. Can I get close enough to where you can see that? Yeah, there we go. Back of it. Back. The top. Probably what you'll see most of when you're playing the game. And when they blow up, you flip them over. Throw them up in the air. Okay, so it's a double stack right here. Okay, cool. Some artillery. How cute! Let's see. This will be the easiest way to show these. Just like this. These are one of the ones when it fires, it goes, "Chagoom!" I'm going to push it back, load it up. Cause some damage. Cool. Alright. Is the same tanks all over? I think so. It looks like it. There's 2 rows. Each one has a little... I really like this. These little... And then right here, our little troops. Box of troops. Here we got this guy ready to go. Kind of sad, but you know, not the miniatures, but just thinking about like all the guys that got wasted during World War II. It's brutal. It's like a little barrier. Really can't tell. There's definitely a wall. What else is in here? Everybody, is everybody the same type? Oh, we have these, like sandbags. Everybody the same? The soldiers the same? Look like it. Yeah, it's looking like it. Just dude standing with gun. Yeah. Roll these back in. Let's check out Geen, as my son used to say. He doesn't anymore because he's older now. All right. Where did this go? Yeah. All right, let's check out green. Thank you. One, 2, 3. Don't slice your hand open, my man. There we go. And we can put Pinky away. Thank you, Pinky. And then I put this on top, right? Close it up. There we go. Okay, yeah, that kind of worked. Alright, check out this one. Nice. Those are cool. These, I believe, are the same. Yeah, they are. On my shirt. It might see easier to see. Easier to see like this. Be here, maybe. I'm doing this for like 9 months, 10 months, and I still don't know what I'm doing. Very appropriate. These guys... They're aiming down those sights, ready to do some blasting. Same things here. Oh, we have these. Can't remember the names of this stuff. Is that right here on these cards? Right here. Types of terrain. That's wire. Okay, this is wire. Right here. Wire. Sandbags. Got that right. Hedgehogs. Yeah, I knew that. Bunkers. That's what's on the other side of the bunkers. The other sides of the bridges. Right? You see everything, and then this. It's just green. You know, same thing. Just green. Cool. Yeah. All the troops, they're standing there, pointing their guns, looking down the... They're aiming down sights, like in Call of Duty. Okay, let me stack this. And it's everybody's favorite time, manual time, and this one's big. I probably won't go over it too terribly much. Let's put this back in the box. If I can get it back in the box without destroying everything. It doesn't look like I'm going to be very successful. All right, manual. Memoir 44, Richard Borg. Let's see. From the author, Memoir 44 is a unique historical game that allows players to effectively portray stylized World War II battles. The battles, showcased in the scenario section, focus on important terrain features and the historical deployment of forces in scale with the game's system. By design, Memoir 44 is not overly complex. Its main focus is on the ground forces of the Axis and Allied armies. The scale of the game fluctuates from battle to battle. For some scenarios, an infantry unit may represent an entire battalion, while in other scenarios, a unit may represent a single company or platoon. But the tactics you need to execute conform remarkably well to the advantages and limitations inherent to the various units, their weapons, and terrain. The game mechanics, although simple, still require strategic card play, timely dice rolling, and an aggressive yet flexible battle plan to achieve victory. Welcome and enjoy, Richard Borg. It's nice to read that right up front. German forces are blue, Allied forces are green. Okay, so there's 42 little infantry pieces, 24 armored vehicles, 6 artillery, 18 man-made obstacles. Oh, those little things I said, these are barriers, these are walls. Those are card holders. Whoops. Saw a mosquito. Just buzzed on by. Setup. Select a battle from the scenario section of this booklet. Place the board in the center of the table with the proper face, countryside, or beach landing visible. Place the necessary terrain hexes as indicated by the battle scenario. Add the fixed bunkers and bridges and removable obstacles, if any. Now place the figures on the board, matching the various units' positions on the scenario's battle map. Experience shows that dropping one figure per hex for positional purposes, then filling up the units as required, is the quickest way to set up. Add the special unit badge to individual units and victory medals to specific on-the-map objectives, if required per the scenario's special rules. Place the terrain summary cards that correspond to the terrain in the scenario. Obstacle and unit summary cards to the board side for in-game reference, if needed. Refer to the terrain in Appendix 2 for additional details on each terrain's effects. Assemble the card holder segments and place them on the board's map edges. The card holders are not necessary, but are particularly useful when playing in teams of multiple players to a side, or in a classroom demonstration environment. With them, players on a same side can point to and study various options. This is educational purpose. Write it off. Now choose each player's side and sit in front of the cardboard, or sit in front of the cardboard. Well, it is cardboard if you want to be technical. The board accordingly. Given the relatively short duration of a typical battle scenario, we recommend match play, with each player taking first one side, then the other in an immediate rematch. This helps balance any historical advantage that one side may have in a particular scenario. The winner of the match is the player who scores the most victory medals after both battles. Shuffle command card deck thoroughly and deal command cards to each side per the selected scenario's briefing notes. Place those cards in your respective card holder, keeping them secret from the opposing player. Turn it around, show them. Place the remainder of the deck face down alongside the board's battlefield, within easy reach of both players. Each side takes 4 battle dice. The starting player, as indicated in the scenario's briefing notes, begins play. Tactics cards. Those are the ones that had like the tanks and stuff and the airplanes. Those are tactics cards. And then section cards are used to move and or battle in a specific section. These cards indicate which section of the battlefield you may order units and how many units you may order. Tactics cards allow you to make special moves, battle in a specific way, or take special actions as explained on the card. Some cards allow you to order troops in just one section, while others order units in all sections. The quality of this is nuts. It's really nice, and it seems really clear. Game turn. On your turn, follow the sequence below. Play a command card. Order. Announce all units you intend to order within the limits of the section and tactical command that you just played. Move. Move all ordered units you wish, one at a time. Respect unit and terrain movement limitations, as per the summary cards. 4. Battle. Battle one ordered unit at a time, selecting an enemy target. A. Check battle range. and line of sight. B, check for potential terrain effects. C, resolve battle. 5, draw a new command card. Okay, let's move units. I'm interested in this. Movements are announced and made sequentially, one order at a time in the sequence of your choice. A unit may only move once per turn. A unit that is ordered does not have to move. You must complete one unit's movement before beginning another. In addition, you must complete all unit movements before proceeding to battle. Ordered units may move from one section of the battlefield into another. 2 units may not occupy the same hex. When moving a unit, you may not move onto or through a hex occupied by a friendly or enemy unit. You may not split off individual figures from a unit. They must stay together and always move as a group. Units are reduced through casualties, may not combine with other units. Some terrain features affect movement and may prevent a unit from moving its full distance or battle. Retreat movement rules vary slightly from regular movement. Infantry movement. As ordered, infantry may move up to 1 hex and battle, or 2 hexes and not battle. Special forces infantry units ordered may move up to 2 hexes and still battle. Armored movement, tanks, may move up to 3 hexes and battle. Artillery movement, an ordered artillery unit may move 1 hex or battle. Battle. To battle. Announce the ordered unit which you want to attack with and its target. Check battle range. Verify that your target is within battle range or contact. B, check line of sight. Verify your target is within line of sight. 2, count down the number of battle dice to roll based on the type of unit you're attacking with and its distance to target. Determine terrain battle dice reduction, if any. Reduce the number of battle dice rolled accordingly. Resolve battle. Roll battle dice and resolve resulting dice rolls. Battle range for the infantry. An ordered infantry unit may battle any enemy target unit within 3 or fewer hexes away. It rolls 3 dice in close assault, enemy on adjacent hex, 2 dice against a target 2 hexes, and 1 die against a target 3 hexes. 3, 2, 1. That's really easy to remember. Wow. Battle range armor. An ordered armor unit may battle any target unit 3 or fewer hexes away. It always combats at 3 dice. An ordered artillery unit may have any enemy target unit 6 or fewer hexes away. It combats at 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1 as illustrated on the right. Okay, so it's the way the... Okay. Line of sight. Okay, nothing can block the way. It literally has to be a straight line. So, I mean, maybe a ruler if you want to be super accurate. You can't shoot through a shared hex as it's showing right here. Cool. Let's see. Resolve battle. In battle, the attacker scores 1 hit for each dice symbol roll that matches the unit type targeted. Each grenade rolled is also 1 hit. For each hit scored, 1 figure is removed from the target unit. When the last piece is the opponent's unit is removed, place it at the top of one of the empty metal stands on your side of the battlefield. If an attacking player rolls more hits than the number of figures in the defending unit, these additional hits have no effect. So an infantry guy is 1 hit on infantry, a tank is 1 hit on armor, a grenade is 1 hit on any type, infantry, armor, or artillery. A star is a hit. The star side of the battle die is used in a limited number of tactical command cards, otherwise it is miss. The flag is a retreat. After all hits have been resolved and casualties removed, retreats are resolved. For each flag rolled on the target unit, the unit must move 1 hex backwards towards its own side of the battlefield. 2 flags push the units back 2 hexes. Okay. It seems there's some other extreme cases. Armor overrun combat. Appendix 1, special units. Appendix 2, terrain. So those were the basic rules of moving around and attacking. Sweet, man. That was super straightforward. I guess they had time to refine it. I mean, it's been what? It's been out for 17 years now. Fix obstacles. Appendix 3, multiplayer games, variants, and additional scenarios. Variant for young generals. If needed, young children can play a simplified version of the game and still have a lot of fun. Young children often count better when they read, so we suggest the following modifications. Remove all tactics cards from the deck, just keep the section cards. If needed, you can choose not to play the take ground and armor overrun rules. Every time the deck is exhausted, remember to shuffle the section cards before making a new deck. It is easier if an adult introduces the child to the game and plays a couple of games with them. It does like, no, do it yourself. Here, play. I bought this for you. Happy birthday. Get out of here. It is also a good opportunity for a parent or a teacher to use the game as an introduction to the Allied involvement during World War II and draw their interest into the battles that shaped our modern history. Very nice. All right. Scenarios. Let's check this out. 1. Pegasus Bridge, June 6, 1944. The late hours of June 5th, 1944, led by Major John Howard, the men of Oxford and Buckinghamshire Light Infantry step aboard 6 Horsa gliders on a secret airfield in Dorset. Their mission, to launch the first airborne assault of D-Day and capture 2 bridges, one astride the, Caen Canal, the other over the Orne River in Normandy. A few minutes past midnight, now June 6th, 1944, the gliders clip through the treetops and land in a small patch of rough field between a pond and the Caen Canal. Is it Caen? Butchering it, I'm sure. Only yards away from their objective. Major Howard and his troops pour over the plains, achieving complete surprise and rushing the stunned German forces. Despite furious opposition from a heavily sandbagged machine gun nest at the end of the now famous Pegasus Bridge, they capture their objective within moments. To the east, the Orne Bridge is secured equally rapidly, giving British troops the first victory of D-Day. The stage is set, the battle lines are drawn, and you are in command. The rest is history. That's heavy, man. Woo! That's heavy. I think about both of my grandfathers being in World War II. Brutal. This is cool. This is cool. 16 missions going from June 5th to September 19th of the 21st, 44. Wow. Creation and development, Richard Borg. Based on the Commands and Colors game system. Okay. Development, Pat Curivile, Roy Greider. Illustrations, Julian Delville. Graphic design, Cyril Dojan. Figure sculptor, Claude Rica. Tanks and gun models, courtesy of Don Perrin, Noble Miniatures. Historical review, mission for the 60th anniversary of the landings and the liberation of France and the history services of the Army. Special thanks to all members of the mission for the 60th anniversary of landings and the liberation of France for their support, Special Lieutenant Colonel Torres, Capitan de Frégate, Metzger, and Mrs. Cormier. Also thanks to Colonel, I assume, Guelton and Mr. Vaudable from the French Army Historical Department. Cool. Nice. I'm excited. I'm very excited to check this out. I'll look it up, see if I can find any righteous solo rules. But I'm sure my wife will play. You know, we play Risk a bit, and that's always a good time. And this just seems a little bit heavier than Risk, but it's gonna be awesome. These dice, though. All right, let's open them up. Let's open them up and give them a roll. Okay, we're 1 hex away. Infantry. Let's see how we do. We're fighting other infantry. Not bad. Good first roll. Probably never happen again. It'll all be stars from here on out. But yeah, that seems like a really cool game. I can't wait to start playing it. And yeah, as I said, the concept's pretty heavy, but it looks like I can, not just I, but people can get some enjoyment out of this. Yeah, Memoir 44 by Richard Borg seems like a good one. But the time has come. We were open before, but now we're closed. Beat it.